Namaskar. Good morning to all of you. Today's topic is why the law of karma is toxic. Yes, many of you might not like it, but for me, the law of karma is toxic, poisonous garbage, just like the law of attraction. Why? See, there is this truth and falsehood. Truth cannot have falsehood or assumptions. I think like a detective. What about Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle? What about Clint Eastwood as Harry Callahan in Dirty Harry series? What about Bruce Willis as John McClane in Die Hard? Well, all these three characters has to do with detecting. A detective, what does he do? He investigates, tries to find out the culprit, a murderer or a thief, isn't it? And ultimately, the murderer or the criminal accepts his crime. So, though you might not in the beginning have conclusions, but finally you got to know the truth, isn't it? So, anything that has an assumption and not proven is toxic and poisonous. For example, we see the sun. Sun exists. Any doubt? No doubt. We live in this planet Earth. Any doubt? No doubt. These are facts. But what about the law of karma? The law of karma is based on assumption. Karma means action, I agree. Cause and effect, okay. It includes our thoughts, speech and actions. But what about assuming that we are suffering because of our evil deeds in our past life? Is it justified? Or our present actions will determine our future? Really? Not all the time. So anything which has assumption not proven, there is ambiguity all the time. Let us take for example the book of Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana. All these books are linear, not circular. Sri Krishna in a very straightforward way says to Arjuna that Arjuna, what is your role? Who are you? You are a warrior. You fight your battle. That is your duty, your responsibility, and don't be attached to the consequences, the results of your actions. You focus on your actions and do it without any attachment. Do your duty with all your heart. Give 100%. Consequences are not under your control, and how true that is. What about Ramayana? Lord Ram suffered a lot. Did he do something bad or negative? It is linear. He is an example, a classic example. Do your role, be dutiful, be responsible. Don't focus on your consequences. But law of karma is about cause and effect. Whatever we do, it comes back to us. It is circular. But what I believe is totally different. My conclusions about life are 3 A's. A for advantage or luck, 90%. A for attitude or mindset, 7%. And A for action or deeds, 3%. And it is our attitude and action that determines who we are, not our consequences. There is order in the universe, but there is also disorder. Order, why? We have the force of gravity, the earth revolves around the sun, but there is also earthquake, floods, and many innocent people suffer. So, if you can recall your past life, fine. Very few people can do that, but most of us cannot recall our past life. So why to assume about something that we do not know? When we do that, we come to faulty conclusions, wrong conclusions. Truth has no falsehood. And I practice what I preach. I cannot be a hypocrite telling something which I do not believe. Sadly, there are a lot of gurus, very sincere gurus, who convincingly say that you are suffering now because of your past actions, of what you did in your previous life. I am not convinced. Because why? When I see people around, people smoke, people become drunkards, people commit fornication, adultery, they lie, they cheat, do lot kinds of evil deeds. And if you ask them, do you believe in the law of karma? Some say, I believe, but they do not practice what they preach. So, I believe in truth, I believe in facts, and law of karma and its different ideas, different versions, it doesn't convince me at all. I am an investigator of truth and I go by the facts. This is Dhruva Jyoti Shah in front of you. Have a good day.